So we're doing the Myers-Briggs 16 personality test. It's the whole like INFP and that whole situation. I've taken this test before, so we'll see. Years ago I took it, so we'll see if I get the same answer. You regularly make new friends. That used to be a strong agree back in the day. These days I don't see as many people, so I would still say agree. Yeah. You spend a lot of time in your free time exploring various random topics that pique your. Oh, absolutely agree. Seeing other people cry can easily make you feel like you want to cry too. Um, maybe from the awkwardness. Sometimes, a little bit. It's either here or here. I feel a little bit. I feel a little bit like a sociopath when it comes to people crying. Um, yeah, I'm gonna go here. You often make a backup plan for a backup plan. No. You usually stay calm even under a lot of pressure. Mm, no, I you. Yes. Yes. At social events, you rarely try to introduce yourself to new people and mostly talk to the ones you already know. I'm gonna disagree. You prefer to completely finish one project before starting another. No. You are sentimental. You are very sentimental. Sure, I think so. You like to use organizing tools like oh, nope. Even a small mistake can cause you to doubt your overall abilities and knowledge. Um, no, I don't think so. You feel comfortable just waking up, or you feel comfortable just walking up to someone you find interesting and striking up a conversation. Um, yeah, I think so. You are not too interested in discussing various interpretations and analysis of creative works. No, I am interested. So you are more inclined to follow your head than your heart. No, I actually tend to, I slightly tend to, I follow my heart. Yeah, I follow my heart. You usually prefer just doing what you feel like at any given moment instead of planning a particular day. Yes. You rarely worry about whether you make a good impression on people you meet. Um, yeah, I think so. Yeah. You enjoy participating in group activities? No, actually. Uh, yeah, no. Um, you like books and movies that make you come up with your own interpretation of the ending? Yes. Your happiness comes from helping others accomplish things than your own accomplishments? No. You are interested in so many things that you find it difficult to choose what to try next. Agree. You are prone to worrying that things will take a turn for the worse. No. You avoid leadership roles in group settings. Absolutely. You are definitely not an artistic type of person. Disagree. You think you think the world would be a better place if people relied more on rationality and less on their feelings. Agree. You prefer to do your chores before allowing yourself to relax. Disagree. Um, you enjoy watching people argue. Agree. You tend to avoid drawing attention to yourself. Disagree. Your mood can change very quickly. Uh, well, I mean, I am bipolar, right? So, but but it's not quickly. It's just extreme. Um, but it can't. It. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna go yes. Um, because it can be quickly. Yeah, it can. Okay, so you lose patience with people who are not as efficient as you. Um, Generally, no. Like generally, I think I'm okay. Although I'm reflecting and I'm thinking of some time. Yeah, okay. We're gonna do a soft yes. You often end up doing things at the last possible moment. Agree. You have always been fascinated by the question of what, if anything, happens after death. Agree. You usually prefer to be around others rather than on your own. Agree. You become bored or lose interest when the discussion gets highly theoretical. Disagree. You find it easy to empathize with a person whose experiences are very different from yours. Um, this is a little bit of a tough one because my understanding is there's different types of empathy, and I struggle empathizing emotionally sometimes, but I can empathize sort of theoretically. Uh, so uh, I'm gonna say agree because there's different aspects of empathy that I. But okay, yeah, not a strong agree, just a normal agree. Um, you usually postpone finalizing decisions for as long as possible. Yes. You rarely second guess the choices that you have made. Disagree. Um, it's this weird sort of aspect where it's like I second guess them, but it's not like I don't like stress about it. I second guess it, but I'm like, yeah, I don't know. Okay, after a long and exhausting week, a lively social event is just what you need. Agree. You enjoy going to museums? Agree. You often have a hard time understanding other people's feelings. I'd say I disagree. I think I usually understand people's feelings. You like to have a to-do list for each day. Disagree. You rarely feel insecure. I yeah, agree. You avoid making phone calls. Agree. You often spend a lot of time trying to understand views that are very different from your own. Agree. In your social circle, you are often the one who contacts your friends and initiates activities. Agree. If your plans are interrupted, your top priority is to get back on track as soon as possible. Disagree. You are still bothered by mistakes that you made a long time ago. Disagree. You rarely contemplate the reasons for human existence or the meaning of life. You rarely? What? No. Disagree. Your emotions control your emotions control you more than you control them. Complicated, but I would say agree. You take great care not to make people look bad, even when it is completely their fault. Um, I would say slightly agree. I hold that position. Like I hold the position that usually, not all the time, but usually you don't. Yeah, but in practice, yeah, slightly. Okay. Yeah. All right. Your personal work style is closer to spontaneous bursts of energy than organized and consistent efforts. Agree. When someone thinks highly of you, you wonder how long it will take them to feel disappointed in you. Disagree. Um, you would love a job that requires you to work alone most of the time. Disagree. You believe that pondering abstract philosophical questions is a waste of time. What? What? Disagree. You feel more drawn to places with busy, bustling atmospheres than quiet, intimate places. Agree. You know at first glance how someone is feeling. Um, I'd like to think so. I'm gonna slightly agree. You often feel overwhelmed. It's not seldom, but it's not often. But when I do feel overwhelmed, I feel very overwhelmed. I'm gonna go with neutral. Um, my first neutral of this test. You complete things methodically. without skipping over any steps. Disagree. You are, but not a strong disagree because. Okay, so there's this battle going on where I worry about the details, but then I skip over parts of the details. It's okay, yeah. You are very intrigued by things labeled as controversial. Agree. You would pass along a good opportunity if you thought someone else needed it more. Agree. You struggle with deadlines. Agree. You feel confident that things will work out for you. Yeah, I agree. Congratulations, Mr. Jerem. You got the same one that you always have gotten. ENFP. Every time I've taken this test, I've gotten the ENFP. So maybe I don't know if that means anything. I don't know if that like makes the test more valid or anything, but I'm an ENFP. There's some of the things going on. All right. That was fun.